So let's hopefully it comes up. All right, hi YouTube. Say hi if you come on so I can say hi back. Comment hashtag replay if you're watching the replay so I can see how many people watch after this posted. All right. All right, I'm making chili cheese dog mac and cheese. All right, I already told Facebook, but this wouldn't come on for a minute, so it was a little behind. Okay? All right, so let's get this done.
You didn't tell me, and I'm not free. I took the ship out to check out his warehouse.
So, get this done. Let's peel this.
I'm putting it off. What?
All right, start out with, while you're doing the ground beef, it wants you to mix the salt and pepper. Okay, I'm just going to put it to the back a little bit so the ground beef doesn't get any more done. It's not quite done, but I don't want to get any more done. Okay, salt and pepper to taste. All right, guys, salt and pepper to taste. Okay? And I'm doubling this, so whatever I say, it's going to be double. 2 boxes of mac and cheese dinner. The blue box, but I'm using 4. I'm using 4 boxes. Okay, 2 pounds of ground beef. It's 1, but I'm using 2 because I'm doubling it. Salt and pepper to taste. Okay, so that's just the taste. 1 small onion, which if you're doubling it, it would be 2 small onions or a medium onion or however much onion you want to put. But I'm not putting onion in here. 1 package, 14 to 16 ounces of hot dogs chopped. Okay, 14 to 16 ounces of hot dogs chopped. So that would be 28 to 32. And this is 30. So.
Didn't mean to interrupt. You ready to go?
Yeah.
He's out of here.
Say I was going to catch up this call and so you can pick a movie up later.
I'll be in the car.
Okay. He's out of here. Cut them up. Okay. Let me see. Maybe do 3 in a row so it'd be faster.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks for opening up your warehouse on Saturday. That's no problem. Although I thought the contract was a done deal. I mean, we do have the best decontamination supplies in Chicago. Boat's all set for Monday. I just heard no one had been by to actually look things over. Huh. Well, who better than a real Chicago fighter?
Okay.
Right? Come on. This way. Come on.
All right.
We'll pull it there for a second.
Alrighty, I took the ground beef off the burner because it was almost done and I should have had the hot dogs in there already. But I didn't. I do that. I want to cook the ground beef halfway for you guys, but I should be looking at the instructions on what I need to add into it while it's cooking.
That's Laura. That's Kenny's daughter.
I could have stayed home, but stuck it in slaves over.
Don't want to paint? Don't get grounded. Get back in the break room.
Whatever.
Okay, so as I'm chopping, dump the hot dogs into ground beef. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. See if I can get 3 done at a time.
Delectables, that lickable factory.
Delickable delectables.
Yes, just hurry.
Must be delicious.
Actually, maybe
Delectables, lickable treat.
doesn't make it as well. Faster.
Delectables.
The first time Wounded Warrior project came in my life was probably the day after I came out of my coma. It was my parents, my doctors, and then it was the Wounded Warrior project.
My injury was a tremendous loss. You used to be the super dad, and now you're not going to be able to see your daughter grow up and see her happy face.
returning from the battlefield.
Oops, I dropped one on the
Project
floor,
kept
one
many
piece.
of us from unraveling
So,
into further
I'll probably
despair.
call my dog over here to eat it.
It's now been 20 years since Wounded Warrior Project was created to serve those veterans injured on or after 9/11. Please call our
Brownie.
line with your gift of just $19 a month.
I can remember when we first connected with Wounded Warrior Project. I mean,
Brownie, baby.
last week, it was 15 years ago. But we needed help. They came in and stuck by this kid's side.
Your monthly gifts make Wounded Warrior Project
There you go, Mama.
Wounded
Now,
Warrior
guys,
Project is able to provide
one thing I want to
critical
say,
programs and services
and I've said
that
this
empower
before,
our warriors and their
but
families
it didn't seem to matter.
on their journey towards
This is for YouTube and
recovery.
Facebook. If you come on here and I haven't said hi yet,
This organization is.
that means I'm either stirring something, cutting something, doing something,
Please call or go online with your gift.
and I will definitely be right with you. So
We'll send you
just give me a few minutes to say hi, because I will definitely say hi to you guys. I will not forget about you guys. I promise, I promise, I promise. Just give me a minute,
Our work has just begun. Join us,
okay?
your gift in supporting our injured veterans.
Just give me a minute,
Call online right now.
okay? I only got one more hot dog to cut up. Then I'm gonna put it in the pan with the ground beef, put it back on the, and then I'll look at you guys. Okay? My handle is getting hot. Alright, so
Here's Liz, whose water stop in uninvited. But instead of period pads, she got Poise Ultra Thin, so she can bounce on
So,
with Poise protection.
mix this up.
She need left.
Okay? Now, rinse my hands. I'm holding the hot dog while I'm cutting. Okay? Alrighty, guys. Alright, let's see what's next. Okay? Alright. So, we cook the mac and cheese in the water once it boils. It's almost about to boil. Meanwhile, in a large skillet, we're going to crumble the beef with salt, pepper, onion. I didn't put no onion. Okay, so you guys know that. Remember, salt and pepper to your liking. 2 pounds of ground beef if you're doubling it. And 28 to 32 ounce hot dog. So that was, the one I used was 30 ounces. That is a 16 count. Okay, 16 counts. If you want to use a little more, a little less, it's up to you. So if it's half of that, maybe it'd be about an 8 to 10 count of hot dogs if you're only doing the single. Okay? Okay, then I'm going to drain the ground beef, and once I drain it, I'm going to return it to the skillet, and I'm going to add Worcestershire sauce, chili powder, cumin, tomato sauce, and water to the skillet. I'm going to bring that to a boil and reduce heat to medium-low heat, stirring occasionally until it reaches your desired consistency. Okay, this person just said they like their consistency to be a sloppy joes, but make it to how you like it, okay? So, I will, as I put the other ingredients in, I will let you know how much I'm adding in, okay? So, let me get the cheese out of here. Damn. Two boxes. All right, so I got it all out. I got all the cheese out. Okay. Okay, so can opener open. Okay. All right. So. All right. So it's an 8-ounce tomato sauce. But I'm doing 2, so it would be 16 ounces. But the big cans, these big cans, they're 15 ounces. To get 16 ounces, I have to use 2 8 ounces. Okay. If you use them, make it a single version. Just use one of these small cans. Okay. Or you can use 2 of these if you're doubling it. Or you can use one of these. It'll be short 1 ounce, but it ain't gonna hurt. Okay. All right. So let me get that open. Okay. It's about done. And this was 90-10. Okay, guys, it was a 90-10. That's what because I got a big thing. It's 90-10. But it seems like it's dried out. So there's hardly any grease in there, so I probably won't have to drain it. Okay? Okay, so now it says add the Worcestershire sauce, the Worcestershire, however you say it. I love the smell of Worcestershire. It says a few shakes. Now I'm going to turn it down some because it's going to want me to put it on low, but I'll put it on medium right now while I'm putting all the rest of the ingredients. Okay? It says a few shakes. Now I'll do double few shakes. So few shakes about 3, so I'll do about 6 shakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just put what you want. It says a few shakes. Okay? Few shakes. Oh, I love the smell of Worcestershire sauce. Oh, I gotta give it a few more shakes. I love the smell. It smells so good, people. I can't help it. Sorry, guys. I just had to put a little bit more. Because I'm doubling it too, but I just want to put a little bit more. Okay? So, smells good. Okay, so next is chili powder and cumin. Let me see. Chili powder and cumin, right?
So it's just a call, nothing serious?
Chili powder, cumin,
Courtney Jackson.
tomato sauce and water. So the tomato sauce and water I'll do last. And then chili powder and cumin. So let's see. The chili powder and the cumin. The chili powder is 2 tablespoons and the cumin is 2 teaspoons. But since I'm doubling it, it will be 4 tablespoons of chili powder and 4 teaspoons of cumin. Okay, guys? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. Alright.
I'm here to make sure our seniors aren't going into something they don't want.
Okay, so, and I had taken everything out, so all my ingredients are already out, except for anything cold. Now, because it's asking for butter and milk. Now, I'm thinking it doesn't go in this part, it goes in the macaroni, that's why it says butter and milk, so I'll pull them out when that's ready. Okay, so 4 tablespoons of chili powder. Okay, I got dark chili powder. I just accidentally bought that one time, that's what they had, so dark chili powder. So, oh, well, it's not gonna fit in there.
Okay, that's the one there, trust me.
You hear the sirens right now. Round the top.
2,
and snuck out. Stayed out with me.
The latest weight.
3.
On the morning,
See you down on that one. What are you, 14?
15. And he's
4.
out late all the time, working.
Okay, so we
Can't
got
wait
it
for
all.
him to start school.
He's your dad. Of course he cares.
Yeah,
Okay.
stuff like that. They wanted
And
to
2
fishing a lot.
teaspoons,
It's a little over.
well, which will be 4 teaspoons.
My mom had last.
Of the ground cumin.
Sorry.
Matter. Sucks.
3.
Does.
4. Okay. So this was, I forgot to show you guys, this was ground cumin. Ground cumin. I just show it in case y'all don't know. Ground cumin. Okay. So let me stir that up. Let me mix up the.
I know it looks like I'm going to fly.
You can smell it all. Okay, so
Why would you do that?
we've got, I'm going to use this so I don't get all this because I got to keep stirring that. So we're going to put in all the macaroni noodles, and this says about 8 to 10 minutes. So I will start with 8 minutes and see how tender the noodles are. My son said, you don't have to time it, Mommy. You can just do it when the noodles are done. But,
Sorry, the doctor did not been on business. What'd you do?
so
What did you do to them?
stir that up.
History's built lines and must be believed to cross definitions.
There's nothing compassionate about what you do.
Okay, so it's going.
That says you can customize and say hundreds of parts of
Okay.
living neutral. He gets his marked center
Right.
stage. And it's crushed
Break
by
down the
a
box. I'm
grand
gonna put the
piano.
spoon on there.
With this guy,
Break down the other box and just
he doesn't even have a mustache.
tear them in half and put them in the trash.
Oh, look, you could
Okay?
Only pay for what you need.
Break it down. Tear it in half. So it will go in the trash bag. Okay? Okay. Alrighty, so let me stir this. Just gotta keep stirring it because it's big coffee. Okay, so I forgot to put salt in there. In the water.
This isn't just a box of
Okay.
candy.
And I did forget to put oil.
One I can buy online, you pick up in
So
store,
let me.
or get delivered same day. This
Oh!
isn't just a box of candy. It's proof that I've got this.
The lid to the oil went in the boiling water. Oops, not too much. Maybe that's why you got clumped up for a minute. Okay. So that's taken care of. Let's dry this. It fell into the boiling water. Okay. Sorry, Facebook always tries to reconnect. Let me bring this chair a little closer. Alrighty, so the next thing is the tomato sauce and water. So for the water, the tomato sauce, like I said, is an 8 ounce or 16 ounce, but this is a 15 ounce, so it's okay. Or you can use 2 8 ounces. It's up to you. Okay, now the water says use an empty tomato sauce can. So if you're only using 1 8 ounce, then you want to use an 8 ounce of water. But if you're doubling it, use 2 8 to 16 ounce. So I'm going to fill this up.
In this game, there's a position that everybody. We run and we throw.
Okay, so whole can of water. Okay. Now let me stir it up. All that mixed in there. Smells good. I wish y'all could smell it. I seriously do. Okay. So, YouTube, let's show you what it looks like. Doesn't that look good? Because I can't flip it. So, on Facebook, I can turn you around. There you go. How does that look? Hi, Lokita. How are you doing? I'm sorry I wasn't on here. I was looking at my food. But how does that look? If you're on here, comment below. What do you think? That's ground beef, hot dogs, and a couple of different spices. Like I said, the tomato sauce, a few shakes of Worcestershire sauce, cumin, chili powder. Mine was dark chili powder because that's what I had. The hot dogs, and then tomato sauce, and then some water. So there we go. And pasta is boiling. So, hi Aunt Lena. Hi Lokita. Hi guys. How are you doing? What are y'all doing for dinner tonight? If anything. How are you guys doing? Sorry I didn't say hi before. I apologize. But how are you guys doing?
What happened? Working with Pierce's tank. Oh, God.
How are you guys doing?
Gary said to stack the drums high enough.
So, like I showed you before, I used ground cumin, chili powder. It says chili powder, but mine was dark. A few shakes of this. It was a little more than a few shakes. I'm doubling everything. I love the smell of this. I love the smell of Worcestershire sauce, if I say it correctly. Okay, and I used salt and pepper. That was the taste. Okay? And like I said, it was this. Now I'm going to repeat it one more time, but this is a double. Okay? 4 tablespoons of chili powder, 4 teaspoons of cumin, 16-ounce can of tomato sauce. So that's 2 8-ounces, or you can use one of the 15 ounces. You'll be short an ounce, but it's okay. And then for the water, you fill it up, water in the can. So if you use a 15-ounce can, just fill water up in there. If you're using 2 8-ounces, you can fill up one can twice or fill up each can however you want, okay? But if you're only using if you're only doing single, you're not doubling your recipe, then you only use 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, so you only use 1 can of water, okay? And 2 boxes of macaroni and cheese, the blue box. Now I'm guessing it's gonna have us mix it all together, so I'm guessing you could use Velveeta. The instructions didn't say that, but it said the blue box, but you could use Velveeta if you wanted, because you're gonna need milk and butter, of course, for the. But also, when I've done this macaroni and cheese, when I've done the Velveeta too, both, either one, we've got about a minute and a half left. I have added a spoonful or 2 of cream cheese, some extra cheddar cheese or whatever cheese you want, a little touch of probably a little, like an 1/8 of a cup or maybe a 1/4 of a cup, of probably just the 1/8 the most. If you want to use a little more, you can use less milk. Of heavy cream, and that's made the macaroni and cheese even better. So if you want, you can add an extra cheese, add a couple spoonfuls of sour cream,
I can do it.
and add a little bit of heavy cream. Okay, and then your milk and butter. But if it's Velveeta, then you don't need to add milk and butter, but you can still add a tad of heavy cream and extra cheese and the sour cream. I'm telling you, that's really good. So I am going to actually do that.
We need to seal this up.
Not only because it's really good, but also too, I need to use up heavy cream. I don't think I've opened this one. This is good till, it says January 4th, but, so, yeah, this cream cheese, heavy cream, and some extra cheddar cheese, or you can use Mexican cheese or whatever you got. Okay? Okay. All right, let's check this out. All right.
What is it?
Okay, my husband just told me he was leaving now. Okay, so let's see what we got to do next.
Hell it is. What is it?
Yes, it's moving toward aluminum shades.
So?
Drain it, return it to the pan, add the milk, butter, and all the good stuff. And then add the chili dog sauce to the mac and cheese and stir and serve. So that's it. Alrighty?
God, really?
Hold on, I'm just telling my husband.
To tell me that I didn't tell him my kids are Bonnie?
Dinner will be ready when you get home.
Maybe you should be talking to Casey.
What am I supposed to say?
Okay, guys, I was just letting him know dinner will be ready when he gets home because he said he's hungry. Okay, so
Hang on.
let's turn this off.
Now, do you really think that Casey cares more about golf than me?
Oh,
No,
I forgot.
but I did tell him.
He forgot. We both have a lot.
Bring to a boil, reduce heat to medium-low, stirring occasionally until it reaches my desired consistency. Okay, so I forgot about that.
That's a fun.
I forgot. I left it on medium the whole time. Okay, so it's starting to come to a boil, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit so it can get to the boil faster. And then
I heard something, and I knocked, and I got the wings to slaves my key. Is she okay?
Fine. Just a little bump. You're gonna have to get some.
All right. I just wanted to, sorry, my glasses got all foggy. I just wanted to make sure the noodles.
I wanna go north side, not Chicago, man. I don't.
We're done. Move that, put this.
They don't mean north side.
Okay, so let's drain.
Record. Let's see.
Now, it says pour the chili dog mac meat into here, but I was thinking of pouring the noodles into that. I'll show you guys. See? I was thinking of pouring the pasta into there and mixing it, or I can pour the pasta back into this pan. Or I can pour the pasta back in here and then pour the meat in here. Which way do y'all think is better? To pour the meat and pasta back into this pan? Well, put the pasta in here and then put the meat in here and mix it up. Or just pour the pasta into this pan. It'll most likely fit. I just asking you guys, which one do you think is better?
What? You mean?
See? You think I should pour the pasta right into that? Or should I put the pasta back in there and then put the sauce in there? What do y'all think? YouTube. My YouTube world, what do you think? Anybody on here? No.
I am. We put it off long enough. We are getting that $9.95 plan
All right.
today.
Is it time for you to call about the 9?
So, okay, it is boiling, so I turned it down to a medium-low. And I'll let it cook into my consistency, which not long. Okay. So next time I need to remember, because I was trying to cut up the hot dogs fast at the end, but see, if it would have been half of this, that wouldn't have been a lot, because it's going to be like 4 people eating, so.
There are no health questions, so you can't use your email. For any help,
The next time I do this, I might do
just pay your
count double half. Like, okay, like, double it would be 4 boxes of macaroni instead of 1. Instead of 2, I mean. So if I'm going to do double and then half of the double, that would be only 1 box of macaroni, so it would be 5 boxes of macaroni. So instead of being double the ounces on the hot dog, which it says 14 to 16, 16 ounces is 32. But between 14 and 16, doubling is 28 to 32. So I had a 30 ounce, which is 16 count hot dog. So half of that would be.
Line up at 382-6006. Call now.
If I wanted to do just like, not double, but one. So regular is 8, so if I wanted to do half of that, I'd do 4 more hot dogs. So I would do 4 more hot dogs. And instead of doing 4 tablespoons of dark chili powder, I would do 5. Just like 5 teaspoons of cumin. Okay? That's like doubling it and then doing 1 more part. Instead of doubling it a second time, just doing 1. You know? So, like if you double 4, which is 8, but then you do add half of the 4, which is 2, so that would be 10. See what I mean? Not like double, do 1. You know, like sometimes instead of, if you don't need to double a meal, but you want to do like if a meal is 2 cups of noodles, but you don't want to double it to 4, you just want to do half of that more. So instead of doing 4 cups of noodles, you would do another 1 cup, which would make it 3 cups of noodles. So it's not completely double. So something like that, okay? So. But I just thought about it.
You're early. Next January 2nd on NBC and Peacock.
Guys, I cannot just dump it right back into the sauce because I still have to put the milk and the butter and all that good stuff on here. So I forgot about that. So I got to do all that first. Then I can dump it into that pan, or I can dump the meat stuff with the hot dogs back into the noodles. Which way you think I should do it? Should I put it into the flat pan that I showed you, or should I put it into the pan that the noodles are already in?
What's wrong? What happened?
What y'all think? Just give me an idea.
TIA for her neurologist is at North.
Okay. That
She
butter.
has a request on file. It's my responsibility to speak
The
for
milk.
her. Speak for her at Nick.
To be honest, that might. Hope that wasn't too much milk. Because I didn't think I would have enough milk, but actually I did. But I bought another milk. We're going to need it anyways.
Transport model to Northside.
Oh, great.
Okay. See, I hadn't opened this yet. Just like a hair. I think I need more, I'll put more, but I just poured. I just went. That's it. Okay?
Get a little leverage.
And usually the last time I put like, when I say spoonfuls of the cream cheese, I put like, I think I had a teaspoon or a tablespoon. It don't matter. Whatever you want, just maybe grab a spoonful, whatever you like. Okay, guys, whatever you like. And I do apologize, guys. You probably heard the TV, right? This whole time you probably heard the TV.
Yeah. Just a little bit. That's it. All right, kid?
Hold on, guys.
Why don't you lay down? Run for a minute.
Okay. That's better. I'm sorry, guys. If you heard the TV the whole time, I apologize. Because I forgot to turn the volume down. Okay. So let's stir this up. Let's get this cream cheese stirred up and melted in here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put a little, like a handful maybe, of cheese, and then I'll go ahead and open the baggies of cheese and pour them in here. Okay, so this can get started melting. Okay. That's it. All right, that's it. Okay. All right, as soon as I get the cheese in there and stir it up, I'm gonna put all the stuff that belongs in the refrigerator away so it doesn't get all and then because this kitchen is hot because of the stove being on. The oven wasn't on for dinner, but the oven was on a little while earlier. I forgot what I had it on for. Shoot. Oh, earlier today, this afternoon, when I made waffle fries. I made some chicken bites too, but I made them in the toaster oven because they were at different temperatures and different times, so I decided to make them in. I have made them in the oven together, but it's $4.25 for the fries and $3.75 for the chicken bites. So instead of putting it at 400, I can just put it at the $4.25 for the fries. Do the other one. But yeah, and I forgot to turn the oven off. So like 30 minutes or 40 minutes, I don't know, sometime before I started the video. My friend that's here showed me. He was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh no." Okay, so that's all stirred up. Let me just turn this. I'm just turning this water on to rinse out the strainer I used, which I only used it for the I didn't use it for the ground beef because the ground beef just the grease in there dried up much on its own. It didn't have. There wasn't much there, so let me get two more. Okay. Last one. All right. So, stir it up. Okay. After adding on this cheese and stuff, I just added a tad bit more of heavy whipping cream, and I'm probably going to add just a tad more of milk. We got some fresh. Let me make sure before I put too much, because it was a little dry. That's because I added all that cheese in. And when I added all that cheese in, soaked up all the milk. You know how it is. So, that's enough heavy whipping cream. So if it needs a little more milk, I'll add a little more, but no whipping cream. That's pretty good. Let's add a little bit of, it could use a little bit of salt. Perfect. Just a splash, a little more milk. That's probably enough. Because it'll have the sauce from this. So I'll turn the ground beef and the hot dog sauce stuff up. It's not real thick, but it'll thicken up in here, I hope. Oh my gosh. That is so good. Mm. Since it's already cheesy in there, I'll dump it this way. Ooh, that pan gets heavy like I've said before, guys. Let's see if I can do it with this wooden spoon. If not, I'll get the other spoon. Put it in there and let me see what I can do with this spoon. It's like rubber, so. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Just putting some of this seasonings and stuff away. Guys, I was gonna Google it. I keep forgetting to. And I'll probably say I will when I'm done with this video, but I'll forget. But in case I forget, comment below, Worcestershire sauce. Is that supposed to be refrigerated? Because I did refrigerate it before. I have in the past. I have put it in the refrigerator after I opened it. But I didn't see anything that says refrigerate after opening. You know how things say refrigerate after opening? But this doesn't say it, so I didn't put it in the refrigerator this time. So I'd like to know. Is it just me or is my face like really red? Sorry guys, I got something on my glasses. Okay. Alrighty. So. I'm going to show you what the finished product looks like. There we go. Okay. That looks so yummy. If you're on here, tell me what that looks like. How good does that look? All right, let's show you YouTube. Let me see something. This might help you to see it better, YouTube. Okay, there we go, YouTube. Okay, and I'll bring the bowl closer to you. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. Okay. Hold on there. I just want to make sure I did everything I was supposed to do. Yes, I did everything I was supposed to do. Okay. Okay, so I made my bowl. Let me take a picture. Let's get this. Okay. Okay, I just took a picture. I sent the picture to my son because he had to make a stop before he came home from his second job, which was just Domino's. But so this, see that? See, can y'all see that? Alrighty. So I'm going to try this out for you guys. That really does remind me of like a chili cheese dog. When I put chili on, when you put chili on your hot dog, that's what it reminds me of. Seriously reminds me of it. Okay? I mean, I could go buy a can of chili instead, but no. It does remind me of chili on a hot dog. For real. But that was good. Really good, guys. I give it a thumbs up. All right. There we go. All right. So, see, how long did it take? About 49 minutes, 50 minutes. Yeah, not too bad. It's pretty quick. Now, if I wouldn't have done all this talking and all this extra stuff, you probably could have got this done in 30 minutes or less. It takes 10 minutes or less to cook ground beef. And when you add the hot dog to it, you're supposed to add it while it's cooking, so it's not going to take much longer. The macaroni takes about 8 to 10 minutes. It's good in 8 minutes, most likely. And just boil the water, so. Yeah, you can get this done in 30 minutes. But I'm going to end this video the way I end all videos. I appreciate each and every one of you who came on here on Facebook or YouTube, which I don't think anybody came on YouTube, but, and I do appreciate you if you come watch this later on, today, tomorrow, whatever. Same with you, YouTube. I appreciate anybody that comes on here and watches this for comments or whatever. I love you guys. Stay positive, and I'll be on here live tomorrow. YouTube and Facebook, I'll be on here live tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Central on Elizabeth Gibbs channel. The channel that I'm on, the page that I'm on now, Facebook. Okay? YouTube, I'll be on Elizabeth Gibbs page if you follow me on Facebook. Okay? Elizabeth Gibbs page. The page that I'm on now, Facebook. I'll be on here tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Central and on Instagram, AngelBabyGirl77. So if you want to check me out there, I'll be on there. All right? So I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.